Neha. Can we have Dr. Megha? Does baseline SFCT predict treatment response after intravitreal aflibercept?
A very good afternoon to our respected panel members. The topic of my paper presentation is, does baseline subfoveal choroidal thickness predicts treatment response after intravitreal aflibercept in diabetic macular edema? We don't have any financial interest. It is not changing.
अभी देखते हैं किसको नहीं
We don't have any financial interest. Background. There is a limited availability of data on effect of aflibercept for DME management in subcontinent. Present study evaluated association between baseline SFCT in previously untreated eyes with DME. Aim of our study is to evaluate changes in SFCT in patient with DME following intravitreal aflibercept and to evaluate whether baseline SFCT is a predictor to response to treatment. We included treatment-naive patient with central involving DME, patient with baseline CMT more than 250 micrometer and BCVA between ETDRS letter 70 to ETDRS letter 40, patient receiving 3 consecutive injections of aflibercept at monthly intervals. We excluded patient with PDR, PPV or PRP and follow-up less than 6 months. The treatment regime which we followed was that all the treated patients received 3 consecutive monthly intravitreal injections of aflibercept 1.25 mg per 0.05 ml. Patients were followed up at 1, 3, 6 and 9 months respectively. EDI-OCT and SD-OCT were performed at baseline and after each injections. SFCT was measured manually as a distance between RPE, hyperreflective line and chorioscleral junction. A functional responder was defined as one with more than 5 ETDRS letter improvement in a vision, and an anatomical responder was defined as one with SFCT reduction more than 25 micron meter after the last injection of aflibercept. Statistics which we used were independent t-test on continuous dependable variable and chi-square test on categorical variables. A multivariate logistic regression model was constructed to see the impact of baseline subfoveal choroidal thickness on outcome to intervention after adjusting for confounders. The relationship between the mean changes in SFCT after intervention was evaluated with Pearson correlation analysis. BCVA was recorded using Snellen's visual acuity sum score and was converted to ETDRS letter score using the formula as given below. Outcomes: the mean changes from baseline in SFCT after last loading dose of aflibercept was the primary outcome measure, and the mean changes in BCVA from baseline to the final study visit were the secondary outcome of the study. Table 1 compared the outcome measure between the functional responders and the non-responders. At 6 months after the last IV injection of aflibercept, the mean SFCT decreased significantly. The mean SFCT in functional responders was significantly higher as compared to non-responders at baseline. A paradoxical increase in SFCT was measured at 9 months. The mean vision gain in functional responders than the non-functional responders was 11 and 4 ETDRS letter respectively. Figure 1a depicts changes in ETDRS vision between functional responders and non-responders. Figure 1b depicts changes in ETDRS vision between anatomical responders and non-responders. Table 2 compare outcome measures between the anatomical responders and non-responders. A paradoxical increase in SFCT was seen at 9 months. The mean baseline SFCT in responders was significantly higher as compared to non-responders. The mean vision gain in anatomical responders and non-responders was 10 and 4 ETDRS letter respectively. Figure 2a depicts changes in subfoveal choroidal thickness between functional responders and non-responders. Figure 2b depicts changes in subfoveal choroidal thickness between anatomical responders and non-responders. Predictor for response to treatment. Multiple logistic regression after adjusting for confounders revealed that a thicker baseline SFCT or worse baseline BCVA were predictor for achieving better anatomical and functional response. A higher baseline SFCT has an increased likelihood of achieving a better anatomical response. Here is the table 3 showing the regression coefficient for anatomical responders. To conclude, SFCT show a biphasic response to intervention with a non-significant increase after 6 months. SFCT has a prognostic value for response to treatment. Baseline SFCT has a prognostic significance for treatment response. Take home home message is raised SFCT before treatment has better response to aflibercept. Here are the some references. Thank you.
पूछिए क्वेश्चन पूछो पूछो
What are the previous studies about SFCT telling you about in diabetic?
Ma'am, they are showing that after the injections, SFCT is decreasing.
So what do you think is the mechanism in which the SFCT shows a biphasic response? In
Ma'am,
your
because
case?
of the waning effect of aflibercept, there is a showing in a depict.
So if
raised in
this is
SFCT.
related to your aflibercept injection, how is it a predictive?
Ma'am, as we follow a rule of 10% CST and 5% letters rule, that means 10% decrease in the CFT and 5-letter gain in 5-letter ETDRS gain is the ma'am predictor which we follow.
Which machine you are using?
Ma'am, sir, EDI-OCT, spectral EDI-OCT for measuring this.
Okay. Choroidal thickness, how you have measured?
By
By EDI.
EDI-OCT machine, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.